Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and today I get to check out the limited Hong Kong DVD release of the Chow on Fire trilogy from Fortune Star. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So I recently picked this collection up off eBay. I got a great offer on it and I was really surprised to see that someone had put it up there, because for me, I would not be getting rid of this. It is an absolutely gorgeous set. It was still slightly sealed. I mean, it's been open from the top, but tonight I'm just going to pull this on off here and enjoy the product for what it is, because this is an absolutely gorgeous set of Ringo Lam's On Fire films with Chow Yun Fat. Prison on Fire 1 and 2 and the epic City on Fire, which is just fabulous. But look at this gorgeous, gorgeous piece from Fortune Star. It is absolutely stunning. I'm really glad that I got it though, because wow, I mean, what an addition to the collection. Absolutely beautiful. Really can't wait to get stuck in. Don't know what really to expect here, and of course it is DVDs, so I'm not expecting Blu-ray quality, don't get me wrong there. Now of course, it'd be wrong of me not to take you all back to where it all started for me with these three particular movies, which hopefully we will start to see getting a Blu-ray release here in the West very, very soon. But yes, back in the day, the first time I ever saw City on Fire was via this videotape release from Made in Hong Kong. And wow, I mean, I had just really been introduced to Chow Yun Fat at this stage and Danny Lee respectively. So this was quite the movie for me. Of course went on to inspire Reservoir Dogs. I say inspire lightly. But Made in Hong Kong obviously then went on to release Prison on Fire. Now, I don't know if they did Prison on Fire 2 because I don't have that in my collection. But this again was quite the experience. It's not a pleasant movie whatsoever. If you haven't seen Prison on Fire 1 or 2, they're not pleasant movies. They're quite tough to get through, but they're fascinating because Chow Yun Fat, Tony Leung, Roy Chung all do an incredible job. An incredible job in there. Of course, then the DVD market came in. Hong Kong Legends then released this stunning release here and upgraded City on Fire for me for the first time, which was amazing. This I had initially, I don't know where it went when I was going through my collection. I then had to get this again off eBay at a pretty penny, which I talked about on one of my podcasts. But yeah, so there was this, and then of course the Hong Kong Legends magazine came out, which then gave us the City on Fire issue, with the free DVD, as you can see. The Prison on Fire issue, which was wonderful. What an upgrade from the video on that. And Prison on Fire 2, which I was really surprised about, but very, very happy to get, because this would have been the first time that I got to see that movie in itself. So then the Blu-ray market came out, of course. And my first Blu-ray of City on Fire was the Nova Media Blu-ray release here, which I quite enjoyed. It wasn't perfect in any sense, but I really, really enjoyed it. And I think it definitely was, at that time, the best version that I had seen of that. Fabulous stuff. Then Germany got involved. Germany got involved and they released a Blu-ray media book of City on Fire under the title of Cover Hard 2. Cover Hard 1 I think is Full Contact. Cover Hard 3 is Andy Lau's The Adventurers, which is coming out in Blu-ray very, very soon from Eureka Video, by the way. But this was a fantastic piece. I mean, it's a beautifully presented media book. You have, of course, your 16 pages in there, but also your DVD and Blu-ray of the movie there. And the quality of it was quite cool. I think it was a wee bit better than Nova Media's. It's hard to tell. Sometimes I watch them through different machines, different TVs, but still very, very happy to get that second upgrade onto Blu-ray. Then Germany also released via Cargo Movies, which this media book also came from, the Prison on Fire collection on Blu-ray for the first time. And again, what an upgrade. Loved it. I can't remember fully and wholeheartedly if it was perfect. You can go back and check out my unboxing video for this, but the artwork was fabulous. Really loved this. And again, to get that digital upgrade into HD was just such a bonus. So yes, these are 3 movies that I really, really enjoy, and 3 movies that I have a few different versions of. So did I need this? Well, yes, as a collector, absolutely, because it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. I mean, I don't know if you can pick up the quality of this box here. It is smooth, it is shiny, it is absolutely gorgeous, and there's things rattling about in there, and I hope it's not something that's broke. So let's just slide that on out. You can pop it out from the top or bottom, as you can see. Inside here, it does come out as such with more pieces on the back there with Chow and Fat, but also then you can see the 3 DVDs lined up here, which is nice. The casing itself, it's pretty solid. I still would be careful with it though, because this top end here is a wee bit weaker because there's a gaping hole in it. But let me get stuck into these and see what is rattling about there. So I'll pop that to the side. Okay, this is nice. Oh, these are, yeah, these are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, City on Fire first. I'll just quickly share these with you on either side. Prison on Fire, part 1, similar color there, which is interesting to see that part 2 of Prison on Fire has a more bluey tone to it, a colder tone to it. Keep it, that I would have kept that maybe the same kind of reddish brownish colors, because as an On Fire collection of movies, it would have made more sense. Anyway, let me just pop these open and share with you. Okay, so it's a bookmark inside that's rattling about. I wonder, do all 3 have bookmarks? But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's quite a sturdy little bookmark, and I've taken these kinds of things out of my other past releases over the years, and they've now vanished, disappeared, disintegrated, which is slightly unfortunate. But I will keep these ones in here. I will not be using them as bookmarks, unfortunately. I'll pop out this cover, of course. They're not reversible, but I'll just give you the full spread of that, which is quite nice. I do love these Fortune Star DVD releases. I think they're really well put together. I just don't have enough of them. I don't know why. I do have a lot of the Legendary collection, which you can maybe see behind me here. But yeah, these particular ones I really loved, and I will keep an eye out on eBay for more. Let's see if there's any special features there at all. It's not... Oh, bonus interview. An interview with Ringo Lam on City on Fire. Happy days. Nothing else there. Of course, you do get your English subtitles, Cantonese, Mandarin language options, etc. So, Prison on Fire, I will pop open, and yes, we do get a little card in here, little bookmark, sorry, which is pretty cool. I like this. This is a nice wee addition. It's a small extra, but still, it's always good to get something extra in these things. And again, to see this as complete as it is, providing that the next one has got that bookmark in there, is just another bonus. And that's the full spread, of course, of Prison on Fire. Extra features with this one, an interview with Ringo Lam on Prison on Fire. Fabulous. Of course, Ringo Lam passed a long time now. Well, not a long time, but you know, time is fleeting, as they say, and it's crazy to think how many Hong Kong stars and directors have actually went. There we have the, up the right way, yep, the bookmark for Prison on Fire 2, as you can see. This is a fun movie. Yeah, I quite enjoy Prison on Fire 2. I enjoy them all, obviously, but usually you would expect sequels to not be as strong as the first, but this is pretty damn enjoyable. And Chow and Fat in all of them is just incredible. And this, I'm guessing, comes with an interview with Ringo Lam on Prison on Fire 2. Happy days. But yes, English subtitles and original languages with all. which is fantastic. Wouldn't expect anything else from Fortune Star. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous set. I'm going to go check everything out on here. I really can't wait to watch them again. Again, although I have them on Blu-ray, going back to DVD quality doesn't really bother me. But this is a beautiful piece. I'm going to check out everything, come right back and let you know what I think. So just back after checking out the Fortune Star limited edition Hong Kong DVD release of the Chow Yun-Fat On Fire trilogy, which was just fantastic. It was really nice going back to these movies. They're not pleasant movies. They're not comedies by any sense. They're very, very dark. They're very nihilistic. They're very gritty. But it was great to go back and see them because Chow Yun-Fat is incredible in every one of them, without a doubt. I also forgot to mention that this is a Region 3 DVD release. I only have my Region 3 player out here in the studio, not in the house, so I was unable to watch it then through the 4K player and through the 4K television. Saying that, all of the DVDs do come as expected. The quality is DVD quality. Although the later Fortune Star releases like this are definitely much better than some of the first Hong Kong DVDs that were put out there from the likes of Universe and so on. Still, there's plenty to love on this collection. Now, each of them, when you put them in, they will come up with either the option of Chinese or English menus, which is fantastic. When you go into that, you have got everything as you see here. I've got Prison on Fire 2 in at the moment, but all the menus are pretty much identical. They also contain pretty much the same amount of things there. In terms of their extra features, they come with original trailers, newly edited trailers, a photo gallery and a slideshow, both of which are pretty much the same thing there. Then you have Ringo Lam interviews on each, which is fabulous. And then a collection of trailers for other Fortune Star releases, and they are all different, thankfully. With City on Fire, you have got the original trailer that runs for about 4 minutes in length. Then you've got the more impressive, more gripping, newly edited trailer that ran for just under 2 minutes. It was very cool to see. All the newer Fortune Star trailers are much better than their originals, I have to admit. Say the photo gallery and slideshow there, and then you have a fantastic Ringo Lam interview. This does come with the option of English subtitles, which is fabulous, but like them all, it's just his audio over footage of the movie playing, which is fine. It would have been nice to see him speak to cam, but it's great to see the scenes that he's talking about also, as he does discuss and inform how certain things were done there. The trailers that are included on the City on Fire disc are for Chow Yun-Fat's The Killer, Aces Go Places, and Stephen Chow Sing Chi's hilarious Legend of the Dragon, which is absolutely well worth picking up if you haven't had the chance. Again, newly edited Fortune Star trailers, which are a lot quicker and snappier than the usual and original Hong Kong trailers, which can tend to go on for about 4 or 5 minutes. Then we go to Prison on Fire. Again, same setup, that choice of language when you go in there. The original trailer, the new trailer, photo gallery, slideshow are there, but again, they carry the same kind of images. The original trailer with this ran for over 5 minutes. It's a fucking lengthy trailer for a very depressing movie. The new one, thankfully, was just slightly over 2 minutes, and it really does kind of really get you in the mood to want to see it. Much snappier, much more gripping. The Ringo Lam interview, again, another great piece, another informative piece on the movie. This time runs for just over 7 minutes slightly. Again, his voice over footage of the movie, but really, really cool to listen to, and does give you the option of English subtitles there. As for the new Fortune Star trailers that are included on the Prison on Fire disc, they are for A Better Tomorrow, which is fabulous. Once Upon a Time in China, can't complain about that. And Ringo Lam's directed Aces Go Places 4, which I just adore. I have a lot of fun with this movie. It is fantastic. And then we have Prison on Fire 2, which again is playing here behind me. Comes with all the same extras again. You have the original trailer, this time running for just 3 minutes, which is fabulous and more than enough. Although the newly edited and much better trailer from Fortune Star runs for 2 minutes, and definitely it's a lot more gripping, will make you want to see the movie quicker than that original trailer will. The photo gallery and slideshow do offer the same images again there, and then you have that final piece of the Ringo Lam interview, this time running for around 8 minutes, although there's probably a good minute and a half of footage plays at the start of that before he really starts talking. Saying that, once he does, reveals quite a lot of good things there, very informative, and a good breakdown on some of the stunts that were included throughout the movie, but well worth checking out. And then in terms of the new Fortune Star thrillers that are also included on there, you have got Jackie Chan's Police Story, Chow Yun-fat's and Autumn's Tale, and John Woo and Chow Yun-fat's Once a Thief, which is just fabulous. So for me, what a gorgeous, gorgeous set. I was very, very lucky to pick this up at such a good price. Definitely, I would say, if you are a fan of Chow Yun-fat, and I know further down the line, we may get to start seeing these titles released on 4K from Shout Factory, as it's being announced already for the likes of Hard Boiled and other titles on social media. But for me, this is definitely one well worth picking up if you find it at the right price. So for me, this limited edition Fortune Star Region 3 DVD collection of Chow Yun-fat on Fire is absolutely a must and definitely well worth picking up. I'm giving it a double thumbs up. Super glad that it's in my collection. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, enjoy your Chow Yun-fat movies, and I'll see you soon. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.